Hi guys, it's Katie here with Life in the Mundane. Can't believe it, we're almost to Christmas, and after that comes New Year's. And with New Year's comes new resolutions, new beginnings, and a desire to start fresh. And so as a busy wife and a mother of 6 kids, as a homeschool mom, as someone who's involved in her church, in just taking care, managing a house, and in the community, it is a lot of work to get it all done. And so I'm always looking for ways to become more productive. So when I was given the opportunity to share with you guys about Melanie Wilsons' new book, A Year of Living Productively, to the chance. I could not wait to share with you guys what's in the book, what I think of it, and how I plan to use it to help me live more productively in 2019. So let's get started. So first of all, a little bit about the author. Melanie Wilson is actually Dr. Melanie Wilson. She has a PhD. She's a Christian psychologist and a mother of 6 kids. She is also a homeschool mom and obviously an entrepreneur. She actually writes the grammar curriculum that we use, language arts curriculum that we use called Grammar Galaxy. And I'll drop links to that below if you ever want to check that out, but it's fantastic. And also writes some other books on being organized and planners and things like that. So I've followed her for a long time. I've loved learning from her and hearing her advice. And so when I found out she wrote a book on being more productive, I was psyched. I will say it was a little bit different than what I expected. So I expected this great big book on how to be productive and for it to be a big tutorial on what I need to do to just get more done. And it is, but it's formatted a little bit differently. So she's very clear that this is not a one-size-fits-all cookie-cutter book. She can't just lay out and tell you exactly what steps you need to take to be more productive, because being productive very much depends on your personality, on your circumstances, on your season of life, and the timing of all of that. And so there's no one-size-fits-all for being productive. But what there is lots of different methods. Basically, what Melanie has done, she's taken a different system for each week of the year. Additional experiments in there as well. So there's, like I said, there's 80 different systems in here. She's taken it down and broken it down into a challenge to just try it for a week. And so the way that she has it organized is such that for each system she tells you why it should increase your productivity, why they tell you it should increase your productivity, the instructions for implementing the system, what her experience was, what the positives were for her and what the negatives were to her, and how she rated it. And then she goes into giving you a few other systems. If this one worked well for you, these are a few more that you might want to check out. And so what I like about it is that yes, it's her personal experience with these situations, but it gives you a lot to chew on. And really, even systems that she gave only 2 or 3 stars to, sometimes she pulled something from that system and said, now this system didn't work for me, it might for you, but I learned to value XYZ. And so I love that it shows that there's something to be taken from all of them, and it's okay if something doesn't work. It might work better in another season of time in your life, or it just may not be for your personality. It's so easy to grasp. A lot of these systems have their own thick books. They have tons of materials, tons of information, and it can be overwhelming. And every single one of them promises you that it will work for you. But what I love about this book is that she doesn't promise a one-size-fits-all. She gives you a glimpse into these different systems and methods of being more productive, gives you an opportunity to try it for just a week with a simple understanding of the system, and then you give it a shot and you let it know how it works. If it works well, you can dive more into the nitty-gritty details of it. She also has a website to go along with this. I'll drop that link below. She has a website to go along with this that links to a bunch of different articles, information, resources on these different systems, on people's testimonials of the systems. If you want to learn more, that is a great resource. Several different ways you can use it. The way she did it is she took one system a week and gave it a try, like I mentioned. But you don't have to do that. Maybe you don't want to go through 80 different systems to see what works for you. But what you can do is you can go through the table of content. She's actually starred several of the systems. These are sort of the top systems that she'd recommend starting with. And so you can go through and just look through those and pick a few to start with. You can take it as a weekly challenge and go through one a week. Or you can go by topic. And so she actually has A great breakdown if you are a home educator. Here are some systems that she would recommend starting with. If you struggle with disorganization and being overwhelmed, here's a few topics that she would start with. And so I love that she has several different ways that you can jump into this book. You can move around. It does not have to be read from beginning to end by any means. And it's great that these are all experiments. You don't know if it works for you until you try. So why not give it a try? Lots of things that you can try. Maybe as a young mom. This is not just for moms. This is for entrepreneurs. This is for anybody, men, women, children, anybody. It's great, but since I am a mom and that's how I apply it, I look at it as all the different seasons of parenthood, and there are so many different ways that we can do things. I'm always seeking to find new ways, new systems. I share with you guys a lot of that here on YouTube. So if you like learning about new systems, subscribe. One way that I plan on using it this year is I have a few methods that I definitely want to give a try. I'm going to be starring those. I'm going to take them, and I'm going to take them actually at a month at a time instead of a week at a time. I'm just picking a few that I've been interested in trying, but also kind of looking through and trying a few that I haven't heard of before that were recommended by her in her topical section. So I'm going to take them, and I'm going to be trying a different productivity tool once a month and make a video about it. But I'm going to be trying it and just giving it a try and see what you think. Now, she did sit down when she decided to do this experiment. She set down some rules, and you might want to do that too if it's something that you're interested in. She said first she wasn't just going to throw out the things that are already working for her, so the things that work for you, but pick systems for areas that maybe aren't working so well for you, and then implement those things. Also, if something just wasn't working, she gave herself the freedom to stop and or change to a different topic. And so I like to give myself that freedom as well. And then one rule that she created was whether she started in January or not, she was giving herself the freedom to stop at the end of the year, at the end of December. For me, I'm hoping to go all the way through the year, but if it doesn't work out, I'm going to extend myself some grace. The idea is to just become more productive. And while I know sometimes we want to read that self-help book that is an all-in-one answer, it really doesn't help if we don't actually act on it. And this book causes us to act on it. So I'm actually excited that Melanie has given me the opportunity to give away a copy of this book. You can actually get it digitally as a physical copy. I'm going to be giving away a digital copy, and if you would like to check it out and be entered to win, to be entered into the drawing, I would love if you would just subscribe to my channel, and then also comment below with what area you struggle with most when it comes to productivity. If you guys have found this review helpful, I hope you'll go check out Melanie's book. Like I said, I'll drop links below on where you can purchase the physical copy as well as the digital copy. You'll enter my drawing again by just commenting, by subscribing to my channel and commenting below with what area in life of productivity that you could use the most help in, and then you can check out her website to see more about her book. I do post videos every Wednesday and Saturday on making the most of the little moments in homeschooling, home management, parenting, and everything in between, like productivity. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Talk to you later. Bye.